morning, dear student. Here is the chemistry, the third part of non-metals and metal. So today I'll discuss with you chemical properties of metal and non-metal. So first of all, what happens when metal react with the oxygen? So here is the metals combine. When metals combine with oxygen, it means when metals combine with oxygen to form metal oxides. Okay, क्या form करेगा? Metal oxide form करेगा बेटा. देखिए reactions here is metal plus oxygen is equal to metal oxide. Now, and metal oxides, metal like sodium and potassium are some of the most reactive metals. They are the most reactive metals. They burn in the oxygen present in the air, forming their corresponding oxide. For example, sodium metal react vigorously with oxygen present in the air at room temperature to form sodium oxide. So here is sodium. When sodium react with the oxygen will form sodium oxide. So जब वो इतनी जल्दी से बर्न होती है एयर में, so that's why the reason कि hence sodium stored under kerosene to prevent its reaction, okay, with oxygen and moisture present in the air. Basically जो metal oxides हैं, metal oxides are basic in nature. Of how do we know कि ये metal oxides जो हैं वो basic base हैं? Why? Because when dissolved in the water, they form bases which turn red litmus to blue. जो litmus paper होता है, अगर वो जो red होगा, red litmus blue paper is there, तो अगर उसमें आप metal oxide डालोगे तो it will convert to blue litmus. It means that form bases which turn red litmus to blue. For example, sodium oxide dissolve in the water to form base called sodium hydroxide. Here is when sodium oxide, this oxide, अगर आप इस ऑक्साइड के मिक्सचर्स को रेड लिटमस पेपर के ऊपर डालोगे, इट विल, है ना, एंड विल फॉर्म सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. ओके, सो नाउ एंड नॉन मेटल्स रिएक्ट विद ऑक्सीजन टू फॉर्म देयर ऑक्साइड आल्सो. The non-metals हैं, they also react with their oxides. It means carbon plus oxygen is equal CO2. And non-metals oxide are acidic in nature. यानी non-metal oxide are acidic oxide. It means how these oxides when dissolved in water to form acids which turn blue litmus red. Look here. Okay, तो इसको अगर हम बेटा वाटर के साथ में मिक्स करेंगे, so it will change in color. So blue litmus paper convert into red litmus paper. Okay, next reaction here. What happens when metals react with the water or non-metals react with the water? So first of all, when metals react with water to form metal hydroxide, okay, and evolve hydrogen gas. It means कि जो जब metal react करेंगी water से, it will form the metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. For example here, sodium react with the water के साथ react करेंगे तो will form hydroxide, NaOH plus H2 gas, यानी it means hydrogen gas will be evolved. तो ये गैस क्या होगी? ये फॉर्मेशन होगा यहाँ पे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैग्नीशियम प्लस H2O, not of water, steam. Steam is here, not of water, the steam of water. So it means metal oxide, magnesium oxide and hydrogen gas is also evolved here. So this is, and the non-metals do not generally react with the water. Next here, what happens when metals react with the dilute acids? अब क्या होगा अगर एसिड के साथ में रिएक्शन होता है बेटा मेटल का, तो what will happen there? So metals react with the dilute acid forming salt and hydrogen gas. क्या फॉर्म होगा? Salt and hydrogen gas is formed there. For example, if sodium metal react with the HCl, hydrochloric acid, will form sodium chloride and hydrogen gas is also formed. And hydrogen gas, beta, the evolution of hydrogen gas can be tested by bringing the burning splinter near the mouth of the test tube, and when the hydrogen gas is formed there, so hydrogen will put off the splinter with the pop sound. वो pop sound के साथ में produce होगा. And so normally when the metals react with the dilute acid will form the salt and hydrogen gas. And basically non-metals do not react with the dilute acid. So these are the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Okay, so thank you class.